and nonstop, and they're really primarily doing it for the dopamine creation effect. So to break that vicious cycle of dopamine addiction, there is this amazing external hard drive called a book. Some people have heard of it. It's pre-database, and it is a storage device of highly refined intelligence that some people spent their entire life experiencing to write that one sacred book. So today, from my book club to your book club, I think the Tao Te Ching is one of the smartest books ever read, ever written. And I talk about economics a lot, or the Federal Reserve and the national debt, and the optimization of our economy. To me, the best optimization is freedom, because I believe in the human brain as being the ultimate way to optimize. So this book to me is a lot about optimization. It's just such a phenomenal book because it touches on so many topics and it's so universal. The word Tao is synonymous with the word God. It's a three-letter word. Tao is God, God is Tao. Many Christians may, find that to be, controversial or insulting, but I think when you actually read, as opposed to talking about a book like in a traditional book club, this is an active reading book club. So the Tao Te Ching by Lao Tzu he's a Chinese philosopher. He writes about governance, the government. He writes about economics. He writes about the soul, you could say, about nature, about the universe. It touches on everything. So I hope that's an interesting introduction for you, and welcome to In the Muff, the book reading room of the Tao Te Ching by Lao Tzu.
John, would you do the honors of reading the first verse, and then we will find speakers that want to recite verses 2, 3, and so on.
Should we go in order of people on stage?
Let's first of all, I want to make sure we have consent. Some people might not have known what we're doing here. I would just ask, just blink your mic if you want to be in the queue to read. Looks like David does, Kristen does, Nye does.
I will actually have to go grocery shopping though right now.
Okay, everybody does. Okay, then we'll go in PTR order, but we'll start with, actually, why don't we do this? I'm going to moderate John, and then John's going to go. We're going to go through everybody else, and then if we have time permitted, my illiterate ass will try to get a verse in. So John, go ahead.
Okay, I just downloaded the PDF. If anybody here, well, let's all use the same document. So click above, download that PDF. I'm going to chapter 1. Here we go. So take the deepest breath of the day. This is the Tao Te Ching. The Tao that can be told is not the eternal Tao. The name that can be named is not the eternal name. The unnameable is the eternally real. Naming is the origin of all particular things. Free from desire, you realize the mystery. Caught in desire, you see only the manifestations. Yet mystery and manifestations arise from the same source. This source is called darkness. Darkness within darkness, the gateway to all understanding. When people see some things as beautiful, other things become ugly. When people see some things as good, other things become bad. Being and non-being create each other. Difficult and easy support each other. Long and short define each other. High and low depend on each other. Before and after follow each other. Therefore, the master acts without doing anything and teaches without saying anything. Things arise and she lets them come. Things disappear and she lets them go. She has but doesn't possess, acts but doesn't expect. When her work is done, she forgets it. That is why it lasts forever. If you overesteem great men, people become powerless. If you overvalue possessions, people begin to steal. The master leads by emptying people's minds and filling their core desire, and creates confusion in those who think that they know. Practice not doing, and everything will fall into place. The Tao is like a well, used but never used up. It is like the eternal void, filled with infinite possibilities. It is hidden but always present. I don't know who gave birth to it. It is older than God. Okay, those are the first four chapters or verses of the Tao Te Ching. If somebody wants to start at 5, how many do you want to read? 4, 5 to 5 minutes each?
That's fine. Let's just go 4 each. David, if you want to read the next 4 starting with 5.
I'm ready. The Tao doesn't take sides. It gives birth to both good and evil. The Master doesn't take sides. She welcomes both saints and sinners. The Tao is, why is it eternal? It was never born, thus it can never die. Why is it infinite? It has no desires for itself, detached from all things. That is why she is one of them, one with them. Because she has let go of herself, it's content with the low places that people disdain. It's content with the low places that people disdain. Thus it is like the Tao. Indwelling, live close. Don't try to control. In work, do what you enjoy. In family life, be completely present. When you're content to be simply yourself and don't compare or compete, everybody will respect you. Fill your bowl to the brim, and it will spill. Keep sharpening your knife. It would be blunt. It would be blunt. Chase after money and security, and your heart will never unclench. Care about people's approval, and you will be their prisoner. Do your work, then stay back. The only path to serenity. So that was 5. Thank you.
We're reading the Tao Te Ching right now.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can.
Can you coax your mind from its wandering? And can you keep to the original oneness? Can you let your body be calm, supple as a newborn child? Can you cleanse, giving birth and nourishment, having without possession, acting with no expectation, leading and not trying to control? This is the supreme virtue. We join spoke together in the wheel, but it's the center hole that makes the wagon move. We shake into a pot, but there's an emptiness inside that holds whatever we want. We hammer wood or a house, but it's in the inner space that makes it livable. We work with being, not being is what we use. Colors blind the eye, sounds deafen the ear, flavors numb the taste, thoughts weaken the mind, desire wither the heart. The master observed the world, but success is dangerous as failure. Hope is as hollow as fear. What does it mean that success is as dangerous as failure? Whether you go up the ladder or down it, your position is shaky. When you stand with your 2 feet on the ground, you will always keep your balance. What does it mean that hope is hollow as fear? Hope and fear are both that arise from phantom, that arise from thinking of the self. When we don't see the self as self, what do we have to fear? See the world as yourself. Have faith in the things. Have faith in the way things are. Love the world as yourself. And you can care for all things. There you go.
All right. Let's next reader.
Okay, you know Moses. I'm about to walk into the grocery store.
That's fine. You're not up. It's Kristen. Kristen, go ahead.
Oh, okay, hold on. Let me open it up. Let me keep it. had to reopen it.
Okay.
I think we're listen, and it can be heard. Reach, and it can be grasped. Above, it isn't bright. Below, it isn't dark. Seamless, unnameable, it returns to the realm of nothing. Form, that includes all forms. Image without an image. Subtle, beyond all conception. Approach it, and there is no beginning. Follow it, and there is no end. You can't know it, but you can be it, at ease in your own life. Just realize where you come from. This is the essence of wisdom. The ancient masters were profound and subtle. Their wisdom was unfathomable. There is no way to describe it. All we can describe is their appearance. They were careful, as someone crossing an iced-over stream. Alert, let your heart be at peace. Watch the turmoil of being, but contemplate their return. Each separate being in the universe stumble in confusion and sorrow. When you realize where you came from, you naturally become tolerant, interested, amused, kind-hearted as a grandmother, dignified as a king. Immersed in the wonder of the Tao, you can deal with whatever life brings you. And when death comes, you are ready. Are we doing 4?
I thought we were doing 5, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, the next, one who is feared. The worst is one who is despised. If you don't trust the people, you make them untrustworthy.
And knowledge, step 4. When there is no peace in the family, and knowledge, step 4. When there is no peace in the family, what is that? Hooked on finance. What is the word? Idiot. My mind is so empty. Other people are bright. I alone am dark. Other people are sharp. I alone am dull. Other people from ordinary people. I drink from the mother's. I drink from the great mother's breath. The master keeps her before time and space were the Tao is. It is beyond is and is not. How do I know this is true? I look inside myself and see. Is that it? Do I have one more? I'll read one more. If you want to become whole, let yourself be partial. If you want to become straight, let yourself be crooked. If you want to become full, let yourself be empty. If you want to be reborn, let yourself die. If you want to be given everything, give everything up. The master, by residing in the Tao, sets an example for all beings because he doesn't display himself. People can see his light. Because he has nothing to prove, people can trust his word. Because he doesn't know who he is, people recognize themselves in him. Because he has no goal in mind, everything he does succeeds. When the ancient masters said, if you want to be given everything, give everything up, they weren't using empty phrases. Only in being lived by the Tao can you be truly yourself. I think I'm done.
Okay, I guess that means I'm up. Express yourself completely. Keep quiet. Be like the forces of nature. When it blows, there is only wind. When it rains, there is only rain. When the clouds